Ladies and gentlemen, I think that this is the new peak of the Monique versus Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry feud. Yes, I mean, what she did at this concert where she's, touring with Cat Williams as an opener, baby, I don't know if she could ever come back from this one. And I don't think she can. But First Amendment, she used up all her First Amendment privileges on this. And baby, I gotta say, it was an epic performance. Was it good or was it bad? I'll let you know. Hey everyone, like I said, I would return. And I have, and to the people that has been listening to the Jaguar Wright, Christopher Williams commentary, I thank and appreciate you all for doing so. And I had to come back on this whole thing with Monique. So according to Yahoo Entertainment, it reads, courtesy of Vibe, Monique calls Oprah, Tyler Perry, Coon, MFers, and fiery Rant. TMZ has, Monique doesn't give a F-U-C-K. TMZ has reported that the comedian unleashed a fiery rant on Oprah and Tyler Perry. During the latest Cat Williams' Dark Matter comedy tour stop, Mo verbally attacked the two moguls. She then called the crowd to participate in calling Perry and Winfrey Coon MFers. F you, Oprah Winfrey. F you, Tyler Perry. She began, F them Coon MFers. I said it. Ninja, say it with me. Monique then paused after seeing some people in the crowd decline to participate. The Maryland actress began mocking them in their love for Oprah, but then she insisted that her actions were all out of love. The comedian turned her attention to Oprah's inner circle. She questioned her close relationship with Gayle King and even insinuated that they were romantically involved. I'm too MFing old to be scared of this bitch. I'm too old to be intimidated by this bitch. I'm too old to hold the MFer truth. I love that black raggedy bitch. I love that black simple-minded MFer. I love Oprah Winfrey's black ass. And we just need to bring her back to black, she added. Monique then asked a man named Melvin in the audience if they liked Oprah. He confirmed she was a fan, leading Mo to the side to apologize for her remarks. The precious entertainer followed up by doubling down on her efforts to bring her back to black by any means necessary. We need you to help us bring that bitch back to black. I need you to bend her the F and F her like a Nashville, Tennessee ninja would and bring that bitch back to black, Monique commanded Melvin. The drama started around 2010 after Mo won an Oscar for her supporting role in Lee Daniels' Precious. I love the movie. Monique detailed on Club Shay Shay that that night her husband, Sidney Hicks, told her Oprah, an executive producer on the film, seemed to have an issue with her win. Hicks stated that Winfrey seemed upset that Monique was being celebrated for the movie instead of her. She then noticed a shift in the legendary talk show host's attitude towards her. The Parkers alum recalled one instance where a role in Daniels, the butler, that was initially for her went to Oprah. After voicing her concern about the move, Daniels insisted that she didn't have the power or money to tell Oprah no. He didn't have the power or money to tell Oprah no. She also claimed that the same tactic was used to freeze her out of a role in an unnamed Richard Pryor biopic. She also alleged that her refusal to promote Precious overseas for free led to both Tyler Perry and Oprah effectively blackballing her from Hollywood. The comedian also claimed that Perry later confirmed that he helped spread an industry rumor that she was difficult to work with. Now we all know all that has occurred. Now, here is where I come in and I say this. I am all for Monique speaking up of how she feels. I am all for what she did, how she spoke out. Because I believe her when she said she was blackballed. And I believe it was wrong what they did. Because she never worked for Oprah nor Tyler. She worked for Lee Daniels. Her contract was with them. And I have no issue with her in her comedy saying what she says. And I know the people, the Monique fans, are going to get at me with this. And I am okay with this because I am a 40-year-old woman. But there is comedy, and then there is degrading. I think in this set, she crossed the line when she said in her comedy for this man to bend her over and to F Oprah Winfrey like you are a Nashville, Tennessee ninja would. So you can and bring that BITCH back to black. Let me explain. She, the comedian, is the performer. She could say all of that. She could say that about Oprah in her set. But when you invite the audience and you want them to do something to someone that you're speaking about, it crosses boundaries. Because now you want this man who you basically looked at in the audience and said that he had a wife. And you said, oh, bitch, please. You're going to get paid for it too. You're going to get some money from it also. It's sort of like you want this man to F Oprah. And you know, Oprah, he going to do it only for money. You going, as a wife, you going to get a kickback from it. Just so that you can bring this bitch back to black. So you can bring her back to us as a community. It's basically, you know, where I'm standing as a human being. Now, you're been blackballed, Monique. You don't want to be a person where you can't perform in comedy clubs. You don't want that to happen because the audience, according to the films that I saw, they walked away. They didn't want to have no parts in it, and that's not good. You want people to enjoy your comedy. You want people to say, you know, when I'm going to hear Monique talk about Monique telling jokes or, you know, telling anecdotes, it's about her experiences with people, her childhood, her womanhood, you know, life as a, you know, grandmother, if she has a relationship with a grandchild, I don't think so. Or, you know, what it's like being in her 50s, her relationship with Sydney, you know, and even her experience in Hollywood. But I don't really want to hear her talk about Oprah to the point where it's really crude. It's not funny. Because it wasn't really funny. It was shocking. It was very provocative, but it wasn't funny. It was almost like, listen, I want you to bend that bitch over. Do you know what that meant? She wants to see a black man bend over an icon and basically hit it from the back. She wants to see, in her comedy set, she basically saying that I want a black man to F this woman like she's the dog that I think she is, in order to bring her back to being a black woman, an authentic black woman. That is low. Now, she didn't say anything about Tyler. She just called him a coon motherfucker. You know, there's nothing you can do because if you talk about his sexuality and alleged sexuality, you will be hurt. But she knows she could play with Oprah's name like that because she know Oprah not going to do nothing. Gail ain't going to do nothing. They're going to ignore her. But at some point, we as the viewers, as the people that, you know, receive these notifications on our phones and our messages, on our emails about this stuff, about the news, we all at some point have to say, if you have a right to say, Monique, if this is how you're healing, this is not the way to go. We want art from you. We don't want to hear you talk about these people to the point where you're badgering them. Let them, they've been exposed, okay? The Color Purple flopped. The Color Purple owes Warner Brothers $40 million. It flopped big time, okay? The legacy of the movie is destroyed practically. And it's sad. Tyler Perry is being called out by people that used to work for him. They ain't getting paid. They saying that he's lowballing his employees. You got Christian Keys, who made a blanket accusation against this man. Listen, the gravy chain of them being at a high pedestal is pretty much over. Tyler Perry had a really good 21-year run of really having a pristine, clean image. Oprah Winfrey had an iconic run. People know the truth about certain things. You achieved that. You exposed them and you achieved it. It's time to just move on, unless you're doing a biopic, writing an autobiography, or you're doing a one-woman show. Then you could talk about that, because you're giving an oral history of your life experience. But in comedy, you don't want to do that, because you don't want to also bring bad attention onto the headliner, Cat Williams. They say Cat Williams is basically telling jokes, and that his set is good. They said Torrey Hart was actually the best person. And that's sad that Academy Award winner is getting the criticism and Torrey Hart is getting the praise. That's sad. The ex-wife of Kevin Hart, who you said basically kind of did you dirty, is doing better than you in terms of reviews for her comedic set. And I love Monique as a comedian. I love her. Oh, I love her as a comedian and actress. But I think at this point, it's time to reevaluate, do some sets. I blame Sydney for this. And I think that it's time to basically, after the Dark Matter tour, get some writers. Because I know that she always did her own material. But I think that she should really go back to the drawing board and create some more art with her comedy. And with that being said, I'm signing off. Thank you for listening, tuning in. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, comment. I know the Monique stands are going to come for me. It's okay. I accept it. They've come for me years ago. I can totally handle it. And I'll be back soon. Later.